So now we're going to look at the pelvic girdle and the lower limb. So your pelvic girdle is basically all of this. It supports and protects the viscera. It's more massive than the pectoral girdle. Why do you think it's more, well, I guess it says right here, but why do you think it's more massive?
Which one's more massive?
Why would the pelvic girdle be bigger or more massive? Why would it have to be bigger than your...
Supports more weight.
Yeah, exactly. It has to support a lot more weight.
Okay.
So basically, it develops to be much, much larger.
Okay.
It's formed through the fusion of three bones: ilium, ischium, and pubis.
Okay.
So I actually have a side note here that this is kind of interesting since we do have a baby coming. Our baby won't have just those three bones. So the hip bones don't actually fuse until adulthood, typically. So children and adolescents can have anywhere around 10 bones, and just eventually, as you grow older, they'll fuse.
Okay.
We have the pelvis. You got this one, right? There's 4 bones, 2 the hip bones, and then the sacrum and the coccyx. And I think that's what you injured when you were snowboarding.
Yes. I believe so.
Yeah. So the ligaments bind them to the sacrum. So here, and then you have your spine going up.
Okay.
So the pelvis is this hole. So can you differentiate the male from the female pelvis?
No.
What do you think? One is male and one is female. So is there one that you...
Same.
Take a look.
That's male.
That is male. Why did you say that?
Past babies. More room for them.
Right. We need to have more space in here, and also you can see the pubic arch is much wider because it needs to be able to push out. And we need to carry a fetus in there. There's no space in there.
Yes.
So now we're going to look at the lower limb. So our lower limb is everything connecting to our girdle all the way down. So femur, patella, tibia, fibula, tarsals, metatarsals, and phalanges. You had those right. Where else have you heard the word phalanges? No, we just learned that it was our finger, the bones in our finger.
Yes.
So the bones in your toe are also phalanges.
Okay.
They're both the same.
Okay.
Okay, so our femur. It's the longest and heaviest bone in the body.
Okay.
Right? So basically it articulates with your knee joint and it extends all the way to your hip.
Gotcha.
This big bone in here. We only have one. It's where you'll find the greater and lesser trochanter. I don't know if you've heard this before, but that's where all the tendons attach. It's really important for stability. And I found this photo. This is a giant femur of a 600-pound man. He's 45 years old. It's big. So yours wouldn't be that large, but it is the largest bone in your body. Okay, so then we have the patella. It's the next one, the most next distal bone.
Okay.
So informally, people call this the kneecap, and you've heard of that before?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a sesamoid bone. So a sesamoid bone is where the tendon passes over the joint. So it grows within the quadriceps tendon,
Okay.
as opposed to the other bones.
Okay.
It actually has more of a triangular shape, even though it looks like it's round, or feels like it's round, I guess.
Okay.
It helps strengthen the quadricep, protect the knee, and increase the contraction through your quadricep muscles.
Okay.
So you can see there how it connects through the tendon of the quadricep over top. What bone's this, do you think, coming down? Femur, right? Okay. And there's a picture of an X-ray. All right. Then below the patella, yeah, we have your tibia and fibula. Usually people don't break their femurs. Because you'd have to have excessive force in order to break a bone that large. That's not the typical one. So when you see people with broken legs, usually it's the fibia or tibula. Femur is a really serious break, even much more serious. So our fibula is the outside. It's a smaller one. People sometimes refer to it as like a splint bone. Because when you feel your leg, you're not feeling that bone is not your fibula. Yeah, that's your tibia.
Okay.
So it's narrower because it doesn't bear as much weight. Yeah, and it's smaller. It's on the outside. Okay, and then the tibia is the largest medial bone, medial meaning closest to the body. It's the one that when you touch your leg, you can feel it. It helps to pass all the weight from your upper body through your knee down to your ankles.
Okay.
Then we have our tarsal bones. So do you remember what these were called?
Carpal bones.
Carpal. And so your ankle would be your tarsals.
Okay.
So there's 7 of them. 2 of them are, I'll show you the names, the talus, which is the second largest. That's where all the weight comes down.
Okay.
To your ankle. The calcaneus, which is the largest. That's the bone in your heel.
Okay.
You can feel that. And it's the big one in the back.
Okay.
Okay, and then the rest, there's 5 more little ones through here.
Okay.
Then we have our metatarsals and phalanges. So remember your wrists are carpal and you had metacarpal through here? But these are metatarsal.
Yes.
So same idea. Here we have 5 bones that form. And they also take on the Roman numerals 1 to 5 as well. So very, very similar to our hands. Okay, and then the phalanges. So our phalanges, here, referring to our toe bones, there's 14 in total. Same as our fingers. And our big toe is actually referred to, it's called the great toe or the hallux. How many bones do you think are in the hallux?
3.
There's 14 in total. What about our thumbs? How many were our thumbs?
2.
So how many in the hallux?
2.
Right. How many ways can you bend your toe?
Barely 1.
Just, yeah. Just
Okay.
one way, so there's only 2 bones.
Yeah.
All right, it's activity time. So we're back to our activity screen that you started with. So I've left all of the answers exactly as you've left them.
Okay.
So I'm going to get you to go through and you can change around anything that you think is incorrect at this point. Okay? Hopefully this one's better. Well, you got 16 out of 16. All right. So we'll do this again tomorrow and see if you've retained your